A very good morning to all my dear children. This is your English teacher welcomes you all again in the online English grammar classes. My dear children, in today's class we will start a new lesson, that is lesson number 7, the apostrophe from your English grammar book. Dear children, this is the sign of apostrophe S. So let us know first what is apostrophe. The apostrophe is a punctuation mark used in English writing. Dear children, the apostrophe is a special sign that is used in writing English language. Apostrophe is used to show the position of noun, that is, to show the ownership or belongingness of noun. And secondly, apostrophe is used for the contraction of word. Let us first know how apostrophe is used to show the position of noun. We use apostrophe S with the naming word to show belonging. Let us understand this by some examples. See here the first example. This is David. This is a book. So children, from the picture itself, it is clearly seen that the book belongs to David. So here apostrophe S has been put after David to show that the book belongs to David. So apostrophe S is making relation between book and David. David is the owner of this book. So apostrophe S has been used to show that the book belongs to David. David's book. In the next example, this is a girl. This is a dog. Again, we can understand from the picture that the dog belongs to this girl. So, apostrophe S has been added after girl to indicate that the dog belongs to the girl. Here, girl is the owner of this dog. So, apostrophe S helps in showing the ownership or position of noun. Third example, see, same. Third example, this is a boy, this is a bag. Again, bag belongs to this boy as we can see in the picture. So, how apostrophe S helps here in showing the relation between bag and boy? See, apostrophe S has been added after boy to indicate that the bag belongs to this boy. So, we will say the boy's bag. Let us move to the one more example is here. Here in the picture, two kids are sitting here on two different chairs. So, from the picture we can understand that this chair belongs to these kids. So, how apostrophe S will be used here? See, let us see. Children, we don't use the letter S if the word is plural. See here, kids. It is plural noun. More than one kids are there, one kid is there. So, we will use kids here. So, if any noun which is plural in number and if it is ending with the letter S, we will not use apostrophe S here again. We will only use apostrophe. See, one more example is there for you all. Umbrella, kids. Again, these two kids are sitting under the umbrella. So, this umbrella belongs to these kids. So, how to use apostrophe S here? Let's see. Here we know that if any noun which is plural in number, if it is ending with the letter S, we will not use apostrophe S again because already S is here. So we will only use apostrophe to indicate that the umbrella belongs to the kids. Now, umbrella, Helen and David. So the names of two kids are given here in this picture, Helen and David. So this umbrella belongs to this Helen and David. So how to use apostrophe S here? Let's see. Helen and David's umbrella. So children, if in a sentence more than two nouns are there, so we will always use apostrophe S with the last noun. See here in this sentence, Helen and David, two nouns are given. So we will always use apostrophe S with the last noun, that is David here is the last noun. So we will use apostrophe S after David, which indicates that the umbrella belongs to both Helen and David. So children, some more examples are here. use of apostrophe s in showing the ownership or possession of noun. First one, Gracie has a big bag. So how to use apostrophe s here? Gracie's bag is big. So apostrophe s has been added after Gracie to show that the bag belongs to Gracie. Second example, Soha has a big doll. So we will say Soha's doll is big. Again, apostrophe s has been added after Soha to indicate that the doll belongs to Soha. In the third example, the pilot is in blue uniform. So we will say after putting apostrophe s, the pilot's uniform is blue. So apostrophe s has been added after pilot to indicate that the uniform belongs to the pilot. So children, I hope you have learned very clearly about the use of apostrophe s in showing the position of noun. Let us move to the second use of apostrophe, that is for the contraction of word. What is contraction? A contraction is a shortened word made by putting two words together. So children, contraction means to shorten two words and to form one new word. They are formed after replacing letters and joining them using the apostrophe. So let us understand this with some example. See here, I plus have. Two words are there, I plus have. So here apostrophe has been added to shorten the word I have and to form a new word, that is I've. So HA has been replaced by apostrophe here to form a new word, short word, that is I've. I've got the teddy with me. So contraction is done here by the help of apostrophe. Second example, that plus is. Again, that plus is shortened to form a new word, that is that's, by the help of apostrophe. That's our car. We plus will. So we plus will has been shortened to form a new word, that is will. Will go to the zoo. Some more examples of contraction of word by using apostrophes are: it is has turned to its. That is has turned to that's. Let us, let's. I will, I'll. Cannot, can't. Do not, don't. Have not, haven't. So children, I hope you have very clearly understood the uses of apostrophe in English writing, that is to show the ownership, and second one for the contraction of words. Now let us know some rules of using apostrophe plus s in writing English language. See, very first rule says use of apostrophe plus s if singular noun owns a thing. So my dear children, we have already learnt above by some examples that if any noun which is singular in number, we will always add apostrophe s to show the position of noun. See here, first example, Mohit's dog is playing. Here Mohit is singular noun, so we have added apostrophe s after Mohit to indicate that the dog of Mohit is playing. Dog belongs to Mohit. In second example, Sam's cricket classes starts at 10 a.m. Again, Sam is singular noun, so we have added apostrophe s to indicate that the cricket classes belongs to Sam. Sam's cricket classes starts at 10 a.m. So, first rule says always use apostrophe s after singular noun. Second rule says don't use apostrophe plus s if a plural noun ends with s. So children, any plural noun which is ending with the letter s, we will not use apostrophe s there. So our parents' love for us is eternal. See here, our parents' love for us is eternal. Already s is here, so we will not use here apostrophe s. Second example, the mangoes are fantastic. Again s is here, so we will not use here apostrophe s. Third rule says use apostrophe plus s if plural noun don't end with s. So children, any plural noun which is not ending with the letter s, there we can use apostrophe s to show the relation, to show the ownership or position of noun. See, for example, my children's toys are funky. Here children is plural noun and it is not ending with the letter S. So here we can use apostrophe S. So my children's toys are funky. See, next rule. If in a sentence there are two or more nouns, then use apostrophe plus S with the last noun. Children, we have already learned this rule in the above examples. See, if in a sentence more than two nouns are there, then we will always use apostrophe S with the last noun. See here, Rahul and Seema's mother is a teacher. So Rahul and Seema both are singular noun. Both are nouns. So we will always use apostrophe S with the last noun. Here Seema is the last noun. So we have added apostrophe S after Seema. So the sentence will become Rahul and Seema's mother is a teacher. It means mother belongs to both Rahul and Seema. So these are the rules. Last rule, apostrophe S can be used with following words: everybody, anybody, nobody, somebody, anyone, each other, one another. So children, apostrophe S can be used with these words. Let us see some examples. This is everyone's duty to keep our surroundings clean. Here apostrophe S has been added after everyone's. So this is everyone's duty to keep our surroundings clean. Second example, we should respect each other's views. Again apostrophe S has been added after each other. We should respect each other's views. So the last rule says that apostrophe S can be used with these following words. So my dear children, I hope that you have understood your lesson very clearly. So after watching the video, your knowledge is clear and now you can give a small test. So here are some questions for you. What you have to do, you have to put apostrophe S correctly here. So you can test yourself that how much you have understood through this video. First question is man, umbrella. Second, girl, dress. Third, Ramesh, car. 4, Tina, flower. 5, Santa, gifts. So children, this is your homework which you have to do in your English copy. We will continue our class lesson number 7, the apostrophe, in our next video. We will do some book exercise also there. Till then, take care, be safe. Thank you.